Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Brutal Legend on Rocket Rabbit Commentaries. I am holding back a sneeze as we are attempting to go back and figure out a way to get over the gorge with our tour bus. But first, a Motor Forge.
Gravedigger. Freight Wing. Relic Razor.
Wonder how many of these things there are.
According to the status menu, there are 12. At least I think it's 12.
Yeah.
Also, yes, there are 120 bound serpents in the game. We'll be ending the game with 60 of them.
Sweet. The organ donor. Why does the sound have so much body?
Ha. Whoosh.
Hello. Welcome back to my fucking garage. How can I help you today?
You have interrupted the Guardian of Metal's nap.
Sad.
Oh, cool. You say different things
Metal
sometimes,
noise, yes.
but
Yes.
then after
Take
playing
care
this
of
game
yourself.
enough, I realized that you have a limited number of different ways of saying hello.
Get a little more bang from you. Why not make them come to pain comes in
Alright,
many
so
ways.
now we've
This
got
one's
access to
troublemaker.
Bloodlust and Chain Lightning,
The
but
way
they are
I'm
not
a
things that I actually
Ophelia
want.
going
What
to,
what
just
I'm
a
actually
little
looking
extra
for...
something deadly.
No, we've got the Mind Dropper, which is the big secondary weapon that we
Now,
want.
here's where things get interesting.
We can't afford the
Why don't
Heat
you make
Seeker
someone
though,
else
damn
Or
it.
the Bolt Thrower, although honestly we'll be keeping the missile launcher throughout the
How
rest of the
about
game.
some fighting secrets?
Black metal threads.
Maybe it's time. These strings come with a. Actually, these are the best strings. Actually, these. are the
This
best
reminds me
strings.
of
That'll really get
the
their
guitar
attention.
customizer on Guitar Hero. Yes, it's
buff out the
nice
stretches.
when
Oh,
the
I hate
guitar is up
fun.
close and you can
That's
actually,
grim.
like, see it held still for a second to make out the
Shiny.
details.
The way Armageddon intended.
Okay, see you later, Guardian of Metal.
Whoosh!
Rock and roll.
Thanks, Ozzy.
Yeah, rock and roll. Ozzy was great with the crowds and the kids too. Just like Socrates was accused of corrupting the youth.
Down we go.
Whee.
Another Legend Stone.
Now it's starting to feel like we're in Sonic 06, but much, much more metal.
And a much better game overall, honestly. The Fall of the Fire Beast.
The king used the song of Aetulia to lure the fire beast Armageddon to the ground, where the first ones tracked him and tried to douse his flaming body with mud.
Thereby creating
To be
steam.
extinguished, the mighty fire beast let out an earth-shattering scream and exploded like a sun. 1,000,000 pieces of his steel flesh shot into the ground, veining it with ore.
Iron ore.
His fire flew up into the sky and became the sun.
Why did we have a comparison for Sun
There was
before
so
this
much
event?
blood it flooded
The son
world,
of
drowning all the first ones as it
nothing.
formed the oceans. His death cry was so loud that it echoes throughout the world to this day.
Yup.
Low creatures felled the god Armageddon,
Low
but his
creatures
death gave
felled
the
the
world
god
the elements from which a new era would rise. Blood, fire,
noise, and metal.
Blood, bath, and beyond. Blood, bath, and beyond. Honestly, I think what would have been amazing is if Max Cavalera made a cameo during this game. He is great. He's probably one of the top 5 like metal collaborators of all time. He loves bringing people together. Jack Black loves bringing people together too, because then you get amazing projects like this.
We're just marching around kicking ass.
Yep. No, that is not a buried metal that we saw. Oh well. Here is the bridge that we have to raise.
Quickly, my friends, gather together your finest girders and meet us over at the sandpit where we will headbang for 15 minutes and brief meditation of the gods of metal.
Or we can just do this. Ta-da!
Hey, Mangus, come here. You gotta check out this bridge I built.
Mangus Young.
You see, Mangus? Those guys from yore really understood the value of craftsmanship. And look!
I'm
people are
on a
using it.
highway to hell.
Uh-oh. It's a Vlad hearse.
Rob Zombie?
No, it's Ophelia.
Oh, shit.
Black tears.
Oh, baby.
So yeah, she's mostly naked
Hey, look,
underneath that
Eddie.
shroud.
I finally got myself a car.
Well, so she's
special seat in
doing
the
the
back,
fucking
just for you.
Raven Teen Titans Nevermore
Ophelia,
thing
what
where
have you
she's
done?
got like
You
fucking
know,
cloudy
after you
legs
tore out
right
my
now.
heart and
No
left me
real
for
form.
dead,
But come too
I'll
close to
admit I was
identify,
let
you'll be
down.
drawn into the darkness
I
forever.
pulled myself together. Started making new friends.
Diviculus is not your friend.
Diviculus.
Can't you see he's using you as a tool
No.
against us?
And I began to use all that stuff you taught me, Eddie. And you know, you taught me so much. You taught me about trust and loyalty and betrayal.
And very
And you
quiet
also taught me the
exchanges
power
between
of
characters.
Here's a little song that I've been dying
I like
to
her
play.
guitar, honestly. That is an awesome axe.
Mangus, back up.
Mangus, we gotta go,
Damn it,
goddangus.
we just raised that bridge, Ophelia.
Dangus, run.
Whoosh!
We will meet again. Right now, I'm just curiously aroused.
Dang. Well, so much for driving to our deaths at the Sea of Black Tears.
No, I can fix this. But it's gonna take about 5,000 cubic buttloads of scaffolding to do it.
It's a lot of buttloads.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. The only place that has the stuff we need.
Is back in Blade.
Hi, Lita.
So come on. What are we waiting for?
Off to
Help
Blade
Lita with the
Henge.
scaffolding. Because that's what we do. We are roadies.
So, remember that time jump that happened that was almost completely inconsequential?
Well, I'd say actually it has yielded much consequence, but go on.
Well, we're about to see what the other consequences of the time jump actually are.
Oh, thank God.
Man, this place doesn't look so hot.
I kind of, I mean, time jumps and storytelling are good. I like the time jumps when they're done, like, on a consistent basis, like Goodfellas, where, like, you assume that every couple of years that it jumps every couple of years after every, like, 10 minutes of Martin Scorsese goodness.
Here's the Valley of the Cleve being almost completely unchanged.
Smash. Break.
And behold the new hellscape.
Kind of crazy weather we're
By
having.
great Odin's beard.
Guess we don't get what we're hiding out.
Also, because of
I mean, really, how long have we been gone?
the changes in lighting, I keep forgetting that this is a bottomless pit.
Farewell.
Lita survived. I mean, she can't get up, but she survived.
Well, I mean, she can't really die.
But yeah, we jump cut us to actually successfully going through this section. As a past girl alludes to, yes, I dislike the lighting change because it makes everything very grimy and hard to distinguish from each other. But yeah, the tainted coil have effectively taken over Blade Henge and all of our original rock plains.
Whoa, we've been gone a while.
Whoa. Guess I should have
One enemy
popped
at
out
a
the weed
time.
whacker every
Let's
now
take
and
care
then.
of
These
Ophelia first, and then
goddamn
we'll come back
things
here
are
and run the
overgrown
ugly kids
now.
out of town,
All
okay?
over the fence.
We'll have a huge
Entangled.
party, I swear, but first we need some scaffolding.
I promise, baby, we'll have the biggest party ever, but first, we gotta kick some ass.
Scaffolding.
Alright, you jackasses get the front end, I'm gonna get the other end. Remember to tip it in a triangle formation.
We already have this buried metal past Gurdette. Okay.
There's the stuff.
Well, to give them credit, they did try
The
to
cubic
reuse
buttload?
environments.
Yeah, more or less.
And they even
Let's call
had the
Mangus
space
so
to
we can
load
get
the
out of
cubic buttload of shit we have.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Come on back, Mangus.
Mangus?
Okay, it's all loaded up. Now, can we please get out of here before someone...
Oh man, it's more tick choppers.
Notices us? Everybody in the bus, move!
And so we have yet another escort mission. It's effectively the exact same escort mission as the one we just did.
Oh, right, one of these stupid things. This was definitely a thing that you did in the outfit. I don't think Smuggler's Run was quite a game like this, unless maybe the idea was like you had to knock every other vehicle in order to get it off the path of the lead vehicle. Yeah, these missions can go screw themselves.
Honestly, the escort missions in Brutal Legend aren't so bad. The only big thing that you have to worry about specifically is making sure that you're a bit more accurate with your missile launchers than I am, in order to make sure that you kill each of the tick choppers. Because again, thankfully Eddie cannot actually damage the bus on his own.
Right. Thank God we turned off friendly fire.
Yup. So as we go through yet another escort mission, what's new in the world of Cloud?
Well, I am pleased to see that despite all impediments foreseeable, I have successfully re-erected my new recording stand. And I got a more semi-permanent location for Rocket Rabbit Commentaries, which is very nice. Very nice. And it seems that we are just in time to protect the ass of our bus. Smash.
Yes, the Valley of the Cleve is very difficult for the tour bus to go through.
Trying to make a roadblock up ahead, Eddie.
Well, that was a rather uneventful pass-through.
Yeah, it's too small for anything else to actually happen, but it's difficult for the tour bus to get through it.
I feel like what they wanted to do was put like put a mid boss there who had lots of health, who was going to be trailing you by that point anyway.
The thing is that unless they were gonna do a souped-up organist or the other vehicles that the Tainted Coil get, they don't really have a good design for such a mid boss.
I mean, they could have tried to put one in.
They could have, but it probably would have ended up spoiling who the final boss of the game actually turns out to be,
Well,
or the
Ophelia
pseudo
in
final
the fucking
boss
hearse.
rather.
Make way!
And yes, Mangus can actually run over a couple of the tick choppers that end up in front of him.
Got him!
Right, so when you're not making lots of mistakes, this can be rather easy. However, there is a multiplicative disaster rate when you start to fall behind the bus.
It's not multiplicative. It's more additive, to be perfectly honest.
Because the amount of time you leave these guys alone is health off of the tour bus's health bar.
Yeah, but you notice that there isn't a health bar on screen. That's one of the downsides of our relatively simplistic HUD. We get to experience the backgrounds and foregrounds and all of their metal glory, but it's a bit difficult to actually see what how our objectives are panning out.
I think you could extrapolate enough information. If for example, if you've been unable to shake every last one of these guys as we had, then you're probably going to die, and you probably deserve it, because that's the whole fucking point, is just shoot the guys. These guys do not have a lot of health.
They don't. No, for the record, our secondary weapon is actually a mine dropper. It's got relatively high explosive damage on it, but it only works behind us, so it's better than the fucking sideburners, though. And then the tick choppers fall into the chasm.
Resident Evil 6 also was a thing. However, not that many characters actually fell off of the road. Those were mostly people who were already dead and zombified. Brutal victory.
And so we have successfully built the bridge out of a cubic buttload of scaffolding.
Yes, behold.
It even has gratuitous spikes on the bottom.
And on the sides, too.
Dude, you know I love the pyro, but from now on we gotta be a little more stealthy.
Right.
We're trying to
Stealthy.
surprise Ophelia, remember?
She'll never see our gigantic tour bus coming.
Hey, we made it. You gotta chill out.
And so we have made it into the dark jungle.
What the hell was that?
Be safe,
And
everybody.
we had a
Want to know.
little flicker on our dude there.